I know, we're gonna go and we're gonna play.
Don't be sad, cause nope. Dude. But yeah, we're gonna go play. Bless you. Bye. Well, I'm gonna drive you. Okay? So you know this problem. You've got 30 minutes or so to practice. You know you need to do it. You know you'll feel bad if you don't do it, but 30 minutes doesn't feel like enough to even get into anything. So it's like, well, why bother? I'm gonna barely just get started and then I have to stop. But that's not for you. We're out of town this week, family stuff, lots to cram in, lots going on, lots of visiting people. What? We're gonna go see the beach. I'm also leaving next week for a tour for a month, and I've got a lot of music to digest before that happens. And right now I'm just trying to get back in the saddle, like in a really good way on the horn. And I had 2 good days of practice, but today I just had way too much. I mean, I even got up this morning at 6:30 and I worked solid until our first sort of social appointment. And I want to be present with the kids and with the family, so you know that's very important to me. I just spent the whole morning, like the last 6 or 7 hours on the computer working on website stuff for the summer camp, for the inside-outside retreat, redoing that and getting registration open, and like I'm about ready to throw my computer against the wall, just various bugs and glitches. It's a beautiful day. My family's all out at the beach. I skipped all that to work, so they're about 3 miles away. And I'm hoping I can get there before collapsing from exhaustion, because I don't really run on a regular basis, but we'll see. You gotta run. Not a bad place to do it. 3 miles later.
Wow, that's pretty fast, dude.
Nice day.
I mean, you could just ask for ice water.
Have you been running a lot?
No. I just sometimes feel like I'm in a trash compactor. Just too many things to get done and not enough time. And I'm the first to say, like, time is, you know, what you make of it. We all get the same amount of it. We got to go to a dinner tonight. I guess at best I have 30 minutes to practice. It just doesn't feel like that's enough time to really get into anything. And while I don't have a routine that has to happen the same way every time, it's not that. I do have a series of things I like to do, or I prefer to do, to get really, to feel like I'm in control of the horn or have command over it, you know? And that includes a lot of like the last 2 days I've spent, I'll put the timer on for 25 minutes and I'll just play the note G, just G. That's it for 25 minutes. You'd be surprised what that will do for you, and for how you feel on the horn and feel about your tone, and how it just settles you, or does for me anyway. Time's limited. You can't spend 25 minutes playing a G and then 25 minutes playing overtones and long tones. I mean, you can't every day. Yesterday I had a good session. The trick though is to not let one day be really good and then let the next 5 or 6 be really bad. So it's trying to find some balance between consistency and depth. At least for me, that's always a struggle. And then learning music, and ironically right now I have all this music that I need to learn or relearn for the Snarky Puppy tour. I mean, it's like, I know it, I just have to, I want to, you know, revisit it more. I've been practicing 26-2, that Coltrane tune instead. The thing is, that stuff for me, I like practicing something almost like beyond what I need to be capable of, if that makes sense. I'm not about to go on tour and play 26-2 every night, but I am about to go play a bunch of challenging music, and that tune has so many challenging things in it, mentally, physically. There's so much in there to deal with that I find just working on that, it's like, it stretches me to a point where it helps get me ready for all the other things to do, even if I'm not directly practicing the things that I need to do. By going beyond those things, and even in a different direction, it somehow then makes those things easier. This is probably not making any sense at all, but I guess what I'm saying is there's more of a correlation between 26-2 and lingus, for instance, than you might think. got about 25, 35 minutes in. I'm really not happy at all with my sound, my read. I'm articulating like a beginning band saxophonist. This read's got to go. But at least I played for that amount of time, and that's something. Something is better than nothing.
But I was just by myself.
For like 2 minutes.
No, for like half an hour.
Sorry, I said like. For 2 minutes. Say your part again.
For like half an hour.
No, not with the like.
For half an hour.
There you go.
Me. Now me and Hudson hit it, and it's a roller punt. Mama, and you have to try to find it.
I see.
But it's not starting yet.
Okay.
Because I'm just waiting.
Look at this view. This is our friend's house. You can't see the ocean over there, but maybe now? Now?
So I'm headed back down to LA, and I have the car to myself since we have 2 cars to drive home on this trip. Got a new car. I can't believe it. This is my first new car since I was 18, I think 18 or 19 years old. Did you ever see that Subaru commercial with the little girl?
Just stay off the freeways, all right? I don't want you going out on those yet. Just leave your phone in your purse. I don't want you texting.
Daddy, okay.
Okay. There you go. Be careful.
Thanks, Dad.
Call me, but not while you're driving.
I have to say that commercial worked. It worked on me. Or maybe HUD's gonna drive it. And I'm gonna dial up these rough mixes from the recording that I did, I guess about a month ago. We were in the studio, me and Yannick and Sean and Ruslan. I got the roughs probably a week later, and I just couldn't listen to them for about a week. I sent them to Yannick, he listened to them, he's like, dude, they're good. And then I listened to a little bit and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. See, I need distance. For me, I'm a guy who, it helps me to have distance from the music, because when I'm too close to it, like when it's recent, then all I can ever hear is my intent. I hear the intention, and I hear things that I hoped would happen or intended to do that maybe missed the mark. I mean, I hear some good stuff too, but I'm super self-critical. So it's like really difficult for me to be objective about the thing overall. And when it comes down to picking which songs and I don't know, just all those decisions, I'd rather just not listen to it. If I had my way, I wouldn't listen to it. That might sound ridiculous, but it's true.